Do you guys want a real story time? Like, seriously, I'll read to you. Right? I'm going to read to you. I bought this book. Do you like ghosts? I bought this book. Ugh. Bought it at a yard sale for like $1. Look how thick this thing is. Are you kidding me? So, I'm like, you know what? I've got nothing to say today. It's going to be story time. It's going to be sit around the campfire and tell stories or read stories. And then I was like, let's pick a story, right? Let's pick a story. I was like, it's got to be a good, maybe 5-minute read. No, these chapters are long. It'll take me about 25 minutes to read one. It's not even a chapter, a little section in the chapter. I don't know if I have it in me. I really don't. I was gonna try and be like, use story time and get out the the little flashlight. Ooh. That is not happening, folks. So I was gonna try and read snippets, but you can't really read snippets because you don't know what the hell's going on, right? So this one, I was like, ooh, I'll read this one. And it talks about poltergeist? Yes, or an exorcism. Or is it both? Because it's like, I was like, okay, I'll read about poltergeist. Okay. Yeah. So, The Devil in Texas is 154. That's 100, or not 100. That's page 154, right? Which is this guy. Oh, hang on. It's like lifting weights. Ugh. That's page 154. There is no ending. Wait, sorry. That is not. That is page 155. That's another story. This is 154. 154, but there's no beginning or end. And then it comes to 155, there's no beginning and end. So I don't understand what's really going on. So The Devil in Texas is page 154. Then you have a Diary of a Poltergeist, 155. Maybe I just don't read enough. But to me, it's like The Devil in Texas, header, right? And then you've got the story. And then next page, Diary of a Poltergeist. Right? This is like in the story. So I don't even know where to start. Here's The Devil in Texas, page 154. Okay? I'm gonna read it. And we're all gonna be lost. I can do a page. But it's a page of like no ending and no beginning, so here we go. Yeah, I really don't. Here we go. Miss Brown led us into a long, varnished running alongside the house, overlooking the water. Adjacent to it was a living room, artistically furnished and filled with antiques, rugs, and pillows. Okay. Miss Davis could not make it after all, owing to some unexpected business in the city. Ethel Myers, man, that's old. Who has kids these days named Ethel? Ethel Myers sat down in a comfortable chair in the corner of the living room, taking in the appointments with the eye of a woman who had furnished her own home not so long before. She knew nothing about the case or nature of the business here. I see 3 men and a woman, she began. The woman has a big nose and is on the older side. One of the men has a high forehead, and then there's a man with a smallish kind of nose, a round face, and long hair. This goes back some time, though. Do you feel an actual presence in this house? I feel as if someone is looking at me from the back, Ethel replied, because I feel like that's how Ethel sounds. It might be a woman. I have a sense of disturbance. I feel as if I wanted to run away. I'm now speaking as if I were her. You understand? I'm looking for a moment to run, to get away. Ethel took a deep breath and looked toward the veranda? There we go. I knew I'd get that word. Veranda. And beyond, to the other side of the Hudson River. Somebody stays here who keeps looking out a window to see if someone is coming. I can't seem to find a window. Is there a feeling of panic? It seems as if I were afraid of somebody coming. A woman and 2 men are involved. I feel I want to protect myself. Someone. Let the individual take over then, Ethel, I suggested, hoping the trance would give us further clues. But Ethel wasn't quite ready for it. I've got to find that window, she said. She is full of determination to find that window. Why is this window important to her? She wants to know if someone is coming. She's got to look out that window. I instructed Ethel to tell the spirit that we would look for the window and to be calm. But in the contrary, Ethel seemed more and more agitated. Go! Got to go to the window! The window! The window! The window isn't here anymore, but I've got to find it. Who took away the... No, it's not here. It's not this way. It is that way. By now, Ethel was gradually sinking in a trance, although by no means a complete one. At certain moments, she was still speaking as herself, giving us her clairvoyant impressions, while at other moments, some malign entity was already speaking through her directly. Very sick here. Very sick, she said, her words followed by deep moaning. For several minutes I spoke to the entity directly, explaining that whatever it was he was now experiencing was only the passing symptoms remembered and had no validation in the present. This book is heavy. Oh, okay. We continue. The moaning, however, continued for some time. I assured the entity that he would speak to me directly and that there is nothing to be afraid of, for we had come as friends. Gradually, the moaning became quieter and individual words could be understood. What for? What for? The other house. This was immediately followed by a series of moans. I asked who the person was and why he was here, as in my custom. Oh, wait. Why are you bringing him here? The entrance medium said. That man, why are you bringing him here? Why? That was followed by heavy tears. As soon as I could calm the medium again, the conversation continued. I think I lost Ethel's accent. My apologies. Here we go. What troubles you? What is your problem? I would like to help you, I said. Talk. Too many. Be calm, please. No. Take him away. I can't tell. They have left. Don't touch me. Take it away. Why hurt me so? It's all right now. Much has happened since, I began. Heavy tears was the response. They went away. Don't bother me. They have gone. Don't touch. Take him away. Take him off my neck. It's all right, I said again, in as soothing tone as voice as I could mutter. You are free. You need not fear or worry anymore. Ethel's voice degenerated into a mumble now. Can't talk. So tired. Go away. You may talk freely about yourself. I'll tell you when you're gone. I didn't help. I didn't help. I didn't know. Who are you people? Oh, not you people. Who are the people you were talking about? I don't know. They took it over. Tell me what happened. They went away over the water. Please, take this off so I can talk better. Evidently, the entity thought that he was still gagged or otherwise prevented from speaking clearly. In order to accommodate him, I told him I was taking off whatever was bothering him, and he could speak freely and clearly now. Immediately there was a moaning sound, more of relief than of pain, but the entity would not believe that I had taken it off and called me a liar instead. I tried to explain that he was feeling a memory from the past, but he did not understand that. Eventually, he relented. What's your name? I said. You know. Eventually, he had mistaken me for someone else. I assured him that I did not know his name. You are a bloody rich man. That is what you are, he said, not too nicely. Again, he remembered whatever was preventing him from speaking and clutching his throat, cried, I can't speak! The throat! Then, suddenly, he realized there was no more pain and calmed down considerably. I didn't have the trouble after all, he commented. Exactly. That's what I've been trying to tell you. Enough trouble. I saw them come up, but they went away. All along, I was assumed that we were talking to a male, since the entity was using Ethel's voice. There were of some female tings to it, but somehow it sounded more like a masculine voice than that of a woman. But it occurred to me that I had no proof one way or another. What is your name? Are you a gentleman or defenseless woman? Defenseless. I didn't take anyone, but you won't believe me. I assured her that I would. You won't believe me. It was dark. It was dark here. I told him, take care of me. Is this your house? Yes. What is your name? My name is Jenny. Why are you here? Where is my window? Where is it? I ignored the urgency of the remark and continued with my questioning. What is your family name? Smith. Smith. Where and when were you born? There was no reply. What day is this today? I continued. July. What year are we in? 80. What went on in this house? Tell me about it. They brought me here. They came here. Evidently, the woman wasn't too happy about what was about to tell me. Whose house is this? Joshua Smith. How is it related to you? Husband. They brought him. I told him, tell them. No one was coming. This is all I wanted. I told them. I didn't know why they hurt him. Not him, me, sorry. You mean they thought you knew something? Yeah, my friends. All that noise. Why don't they stop? Oh, God, I feel pain. They got away. I told you, they got away. Who are the people you fear? Guns. I must look in the window. They are coming. All is clear. Time to go. They got away. They got away. See See, look. They got away. Is it dark? They are near the water. I got the money for it. What is the money for? For helping. At the time, I hadn't fully realized the identity of the speaker. I therefore continued the interrogation in the hope of fretting out more. Fretting out still more eventually evidently material from her. Who is in charge of this country? George. George, nobody. Nobody is fighting. Where were you born? Here. Where was your husband born? Instead of answering the question, she seemed to say faintly, but unmistakably, Andre. Who is Andre? He got away. God bless His Majesty. He got away. You must go to peace from this house, I began, feeling that the time had come to free the spirit from its compulsion. Go in peace and never return here, because much time has gone on since, and all is peaceful now. You mustn't come back. You mustn't come back. They will come back. Nobody will come. It all happened a long time ago. Go away from here. Johnny. Johnny. You are free. You are free. You can't go from this house. Suckers. Bloody suckers. They're coming. They are coming now. I can see them. I can see them. God bless the Majesty. They got away. They got away. It was clear that Jenny was reliving the most dramatic moment in her life. Ethel, fully entranced now, sat up in her chair, eyes glazed, peering into the distance as if she were following the movements of people she could not see. There is the horse, the spirit continued. Quick, get the horse. I am a loyal citizen, good to the crown. They got away. Where is my window? Suddenly, the entity realized that everything wasn't as it should be. An expression of utter confusion crept over Ethel's face. Where am I? Where am I? You are in a house that now belongs to someone else, I explained. Where's that window? I don't know where I am. I continued to direct her away from the house, suggesting that she leave in peace and go with the blessings. But the entity was not quite ready for that yet. She wouldn't go out the window either. The soldiers are there. Only in your memory, I assured her, but she continued to be very agitated. Gone. A rope. My name is Jenny. Save me. Save me. At that moment, I asked Albert to help free the entity, who was obviously tremendously embroiled in the emotional memories. My appeal worked. A moment later, Albert's crisp, matter-of-fact voice broke through. We have taken the entity who was lost in space and time, he commented. If ever there was proof that a good trance medium does not draw upon the unconscious minds of the sitters, that is to say, those in the room with her, then this was it. Despite the fact that several names had come through Ethel's entranced lips, I must confess, they did not ring a bell with me. This goes on and on. Do you see what I'm saying? There is no beginning and there is no end. I don't know what happened. I don't know how we got to this place. All I know is now it's another chapter. Right? I don't know. I'm lost. I'm sorry. I got nothing to say to you. Let's read the ending. Let's see if we see anything in the ending, okay? All right. Did you ever think that some of this might come from an earlier period? No, I never thought about that. See, I don't even know what voice to use. Am I still the medium? Am I still, I don't know. Was Kaya the kind of person who might commit suicide? See, who are these people? Certainly not. It would be completely out of character for her. She used to say, this was always a way, no matter what the problem, no matter what the trouble. She was very optimistic, very reliable, very resourceful, and she considered challenges and problems things one had to surmount. After her death, I looked through the mail, through all her belongings. My first impression was that she had been murdered because it was completely out of character for her. I even talked to the police about it. Their investigation was, in my opinion, not thorough enough. They never looked into the matter or where she had spent the 4 days and 4 nights between Sunday and Thursday before she was found. But I was so broken up about it myself. I wasn't capable of conducting an investigation on my own. For a while, I even suspected her husband of killing her. But now we know, don't we? I said. The ferry of Haverstoles hasn't run in a long, long time. The house on Riverside Avenue still stands quieter than it used to be, and in the keeping its secret locked up tight right now. The British and the Americans have been fast friends for a long time now, and the passions of 1780 belong in history. That's the ending. That is the ending. So, if you want to see this book, here, I'm just going to take the cover off because this book's quite heavy. If you want to pick up this book, here is that. Okay, pick it up. I don't know where you get it. I don't know where you can get it. All I know is I got it at a yard sale for $1. So, that's all I got. And that is my story time. Okay? If you have a story, a ghost story, I want to hear it. I love ghost stories. And I don't want fake ghost stories. I want real ghost stories. I've told my ghost stories from a long time ago. And I've seen ghosts. I believe in ghosts. And here we are. All right. That's all I have. Okay, bye.